Welcome back, everybody. We're gonna try, I'm gonna call it double core shotting. So, better not touch that mold. I forgot that I heated it up. So we're gonna do a capsule inside here, which if you don't know what a capsule is, it's where you pour a bunch of plastic in, dump back out, and it leaves a thin skin. So some people call it like skin pouring, and I've heard it called other things. I just can't remember what it is, but we can do that. And then put the core rods in, and then shoot a color, pull the core rods out, and then shoot what would actually be the actual core. So the capsule is going to be color shift pigment from Dip Your Car Phoenix. Is going to be the capsule. Then the first injection, so far I'm thinking it's going to be charcoal. There's a possibility of it being Junebug, and then the core is going to be chartreuse. So I'm going to start with quarter cup dead on plastics. And there is a red flake in there. Let me get that out. There we go. Alright, so and the reason it's going to be a dark color behind it is because to bring out the color in color shift powders or hyper shifts or anything like that usually is black. So I might try Junebug. One 1/32 of a teaspoon. Anytime you're using powders, you want to make sure you stir them in well, because they will clump together. And this is like a orangish red color shift. Alright, so I will heat that up, degas it, and then get a close-up shot of that for y'all to see. So I'll meet you back in a few. Alright, as you can see, red and orange. In person, it's actually a lot more red. Alright, so I'm going to start with one. Hopefully we have enough plastic. Gotta do it fast, that way it stays hot, and then you just pour it right back out. Alright. Okay, so, well, I can't show you that yet because the molds are still pretty hot, but time lapse. Alright, first one's done, so Yeah, that mold's pretty hot. So grab my aluminum foil ribbon tail mold. And we're just gonna set them on there to help cool down the mold. It's a capsule. Highly doubt there would ever be any cold cracking in a capsule. So just gonna do it that way. And one of them, it actually evened out. I highly doubted it would, but you probably saw me pour it back that way. It was because the front of it didn't fill in, but it still came out pretty even. So, and I'll show you how to clean that up after this next time lapse. Alright, mold cleanup. Taking a break from the time lapse. Just press against and it cuts it. And just roll your finger back. The ends are going to be a little different. And then the gate, you just gotta pinch it off. Maybe tiny scissors. There we go. And then along the rest of the thing. So backs of them are going to be picked up a little bit and cut for a certain reason. So if you look, vents. If we didn't cut that, those vents would have been closed. So these would have never have filled any other colors. Alright, actually what we're going to do is, you know how you can get the worms with the tip on them? Like a chartreuse tip? We're going to go right up to the vent and cut right there. Right in line with that vent. On all of them, because they actually get kind of thick on some of them. The plastic must have been getting cooler. And hopefully you can hear me. I'm kind of like yelling over the vacuum pot. But although it makes cleanup easier cutting them off like that. Alright, so all those ends are cut off. Nope. Everything's cleaned up. I just gotta do the edges, and then that half will be red teeth. Right now, it's back on to the other halves, and that's all recyclable, whatever. Can't talk. I'm putting them right in front of the camera, so yeah, you can't see them. Good. Alright. 262, so we can put that in for about 30 seconds to warm it back up. Make this easy. Alright, that mold's a little cold. And time lapse. Alright, they're all done. I think I might have forgot to do a time lapse on the last 3 after heating, but the rods don't fit in perfectly because of the plastic, but got crap. Almost made it. They'll get pushed down. Alright. Oh yeah, and if you're ever heating up an injection mold, don't ever heat up 1/2 because it will expand and shrink due to heat because of aluminum, and it won't fit together. So then you have to wait a while, and nobody likes waiting. Alright, so it's closed up, and on to making, oh yeah, the June bug. Because I can touch this. Alright, so here's Junebug. Well, Junebug cover. As you can see, that brings out the color without width, so it'll work. I didn't really want to use plain black, and luckily I don't have to. So go get some Plastisol, half cup of Plastisol, that's what I'm gonna get, and then on second thought, I have a remelt right here that I slightly overheated, and when I mean slightly, by a lot. It was like, I got readings of 470. I don't even know how it didn't burn. It didn't. I don't add stabilizer to mine, so just gonna, this was 3/4 cup, so I'm just gonna pull it apart until I get around half cup, because we'll use the 1/4 cup that's left for cores, although it looks very clear when it's in a thin layer. Cutting this has been proven difficult. So just get a big chunk out of it. We'll heat that up, see where that starts, because I know that's not enough. Add some worm oil to it. Don't know why, just figured that might help. Alright, so I'll meet you back in a second. Alright, second shell, or first core. Ten drops of Junebug. $15 drops. And I'm gonna stop there, just to be sure. Sorry, I'm shaking the crap out of the camera. Alright. 1/16 of a teaspoon. Just killed a fly. Got glitter. Kelly green. $40 thou. If I say thou, do you all know what I mean? Like if I say 8 thou, that's 8 thou. So then 40 thou would be that 0.04. I don't want to start saying things if nobody knows what it means. I'm not calling anybody dumb, I'm just saying. I don't want to say that if nobody knows what I mean. Alright. Game on. Oh yeah, and that was like a perfect half cup of plastic somehow. Alright, so reheat. Where'd I put the cap to? Oh, right there. Alright, reheat, and then, whoa. Degas, yeah. Okay, ready, degassed. Injection time. I had to clean up the gates a little bit better. So, for those of you who don't know what in the world I'm talking about when I say gate, it's where the start of the cavity is. So, there was some plastic blocking it, and I didn't want to inject it and have that get messed up. Shooting this at 382. Want to make sure you stir it like that to get all the flake suspended. Then fast, not fast, but kind of medium paced, and then hold pressure. And when you pull up air in the injector, it's fine. That bubble of air would just float to the top. And when you pull the injector off, before you do, release some of that pressure, because if you don't, it'll just go and go everywhere. I mean, you would have to have tons of pressure for it to hit you, but still want to make sure it doesn't happen. So I'm going to start heating up the other quarter cup of that stuff. That way it's ready for the core. I'll meet you back when it's demold time. Demold of the shells. That looks good. Alright. Alright, so you can see color change in that, and then you got some of that June bug sticking through, and then you got these ones which didn't fill in the end, which we're gonna cut off anyways, so it doesn't actually just as long as the two outsides stay together and don't split apart like it looks like they're working on right now. Although you can see the green flake through the capsules. Yes, so that's very tender. And then that little piece sticking off, we're just gonna snip it for that. And lay it back in. Do that to all the other 4. And after we do the cores, we might heat up the mold to set them all together. I guess is how you would say that. Just bond them all together. That's what I was looking for. Hey, so I'm gonna do that to all the other ones and then back to the next one. Alright. They're all back in there. Don't you just love the ads that get put in with your music? It drives you nuts. Alright. Or if random songs get put in. Alright. Chartreuse. And we want this to be pretty solid. So we're going to start with 15. Alright. We're at 20. I'm gonna stop there. Roughly 3/4 cups is all that's needed for these cores. Because I'm gonna be a little angry if it's not. Alright, so now on the glitter. One 32nd teaspoon. And the June bug we did a 1/16 of a teaspoon. That glitter is 8 thou. Turquoise from Dead on Plastics. With chartreuse from Dead on Plastics. Alright, I'm gonna reheat that and then degas. Be right back. Alright, color's ready. We now have a half cup. I added a little bit more. I added more, so there was too much flake. It looked more like, some people call it lime truce or neon lime green. So I added 20 drops of chartreuse, no more glitter, along with another 1/4 cup of plastic. Shooting probably around 390, 380 round. Whoa. Yeah, it's hot. I mean, it's at like the consistency of water. It's saying 370. Yeah, so probably around 390. Alright, I'll meet you back at D mode. D mode. Oh my goodness. Look at that. And you can see that core every now and then. I don't know how well it comes through on camera. See if you can kind of see the yellow of the core. But I might reach out to Angling AI and ask them if they think they could make a double core shot mold. That is outstanding. Alright, there's a good angle you can really see. Let me throw them back in the mold. Triple core, or triple core, double core, triple core. That would be insane. But you can really see the core when it comes to the tails, close to the tails. That's awesome. I'll try and get a better view of that. But if you would like to buy these or any other ones, customs of these, they're outstanding. But in my opinion, please comment below if you like these or if I should do them in different colors or anything else. But my email will be on the screen if you want to buy these. Yeah. And if you try to email and it doesn't work, comment below, because I think I've been having problems with it lately. But I will catch you in the next one.